Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today playing something very unusual, for me anyway. This is SimRail, came out earlier this month in early access on PC. This is a train simulation game and this is an idiot's guide to getting you started. Why? Because I'm an idiot and it's taken me ages to get started and I don't want you to have to go through the same thing. Now, I've always liked the idea. I'm just doing this tutorial level, by the way. This is the very first level, so I'll get you going. You'd think the tutorial that this is would be kind of self-explanatory. It's not. It's quite difficult, so I'm going to fill in some of the blanks and hopefully enable you to get going. I'm going to be picking the 34WE train. I think hopefully this is the easier of the two starter trains, and I hope I can fill in some of those blanks with you. So I'm going to rush through this and I will probably make mistakes. I've spent a good over maybe 2.5 hours trying to do this half-hour tutorial. I've done it successfily once and I've thought to myself, you know what, that's good enough to tell you guys what to do. So you're going to start off being spoken to by this chap, and you're going to start trackside. There's your beast, and it's going to want you to go over here and open prepare the train. You're going to want to click this white panel. You're going to want to enable the battery by pressing this button and then flap that shut. Now there's two ways to enter the cabin. You can press number 1 on your keypad and you go straight in, or you can press the door, click enter through the doors, that'll open, you'll go in, you can have a little wander around. If you don't know how to navigate, by the way, hold the right mouse button and move your mouse around. If you just move it around, nothing will happen. Hold the right and you'll be able to look around. I know, silly, right? Silly. I didn't know that at first. I was very confused. Go and have a wander. Hold shift, run around inside, you know, shift and W, WAS and D to move on your keyboard. But yeah, you can run around. If you press 1, you're just going to end up in the cabin. So I'm clicking the door. I'm going to enter it like so. Now we're going to sit down because we're on a strict schedule. We need to be moving by 5 past. I'm going to click that, sit down in my moquette seat. Now we're going to reel off lots of spiel. I need to turn on my radio by clicking this here green button, enable radio.
The cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
Everything it wants you to do is highlighted in yellow, but sometimes it's very difficult to see. I think they need to patch that. Click this with the left-hand mouse button and scroll up to turn it on. Loud noise.
Deactivate the
Tap.
security system.
Tap space twice. This,
alertness while driving.
as that guy says,
vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead.
that is going to happen a lot while you're driving. It's to keep you alert as a driver. You're going to have to spam the space bar twice every time that happens. You're going to get a little alert on screen. You'll see it plenty in this video. This video is going to be about half an hour long, so get a cup of tea, pause this, come back, and let's go. Pantograph, going to put some power in the train, I think. I don't know what a pantograph is, never heard that word in my life, but we're going to click the left hand mouse button, flick that up to turn it on. We're going to wait, we're going to hear some noises. That noise is of the train firing up. Let's go noise. What you're going to want to do is
close the quick circuit breaker.
Quick circuit breaker, that's down here. It doesn't say quick circuit breaker on it, it says main switch. So you're going to want to click that. But let me draw your attention to this up here. This you're going to need to look at a lot. It's going to tell you how close you are to your next destination. 50 meters, red. Red means stop in 50 meters. Simple that, right? You're going to see green, you're going to see different miles an hour that you're going to have to adhere to, etc. And this is your timetable. So let's turn that power on.
Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start.
Good.
Correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train.
Here it goes. We've got the brake is now on. We're going to want to set this forward, so come over here. This is forward and reverse and neutral, so you're just going to click left mouse button, move that forward. We're going to turn the headlight on with this lever here, and we're going to go to PC1 by clicking it and pressing up. There you go.
Lever to the drive position.
And then we want to move the brake lever here to release brake. It doesn't say drive, it says release brake. Click that up to the top.
The main brake line button.
And then the main brake line button. If you look at this here yellow bar, this is the brake hose. We're going to want that to say 0. So we're going to press this button. We're going to keep it held. We're going to keep our finger on the left hand mouse button until that reaches 0.
Now we need to release the parking brake.
So when that's done, let go. And the parking brake doesn't say parking brake, right? Americans This might confuse you. You're not ready to pack a bag to Cancun because this does say release the spring brake. Click that. That's your parking brake done. Okay, we're gonna confirm by pressing this ZEW3. Very loud noise in my ear. If you want to zoom in and out, use your mouse scroll wheel. Okay. If you're unsure of the controls, you can bring up the controls either with escape or with tab. I can't remember. All right, we're ready to roll. So what we're going to do is we have a white light up here, there, and that means we can go. And we're going to accelerate. Keep your eye on my power bar. Okay, 18% throttle at the moment, and you can see this is going up slowly. If I push that to 25, it's going to go further. At the moment, we're on maintain power, so it's just going to sit there until I'm at a good speed, and then it's going to creep up nice and slowly, and then I'm going to bring it back to maintain brake force, and then we're not going to go any faster. All right, so double tap of the old mouse. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going way too fast because I was trying to explain something. Let's just brake a bit. Come on, let's go slow. There we go. Right, now we're going the right speed. Maintain power. Just going to go into the station at 20 miles an hour. Keep your eye on the top right of the screen there. 230 meters until we need to stop. It's going to tell us we can stop earlier than that. I'm going to try and get as close to that as possible. So I'm just going to slow down. So we're going to slow down. 19, 18. I'm allowed to stop at any point now, but I'm just going to roll forward a bit, and you'll see why. I'll explain why in a moment. I'm going to try and stop at around 20 meters, I reckon. 90, we're at 80, 70. Okay, and double tap that. Okay, I can't do two things at once, so I've stopped the train already. So you can see why I wanted to get right to the top. You've got some passengers up here. They're going to have to walk all the way down. So what we're going to need to do now we're stopped is use this lever here. Flick that down to open the doors on the right-hand side. OP, which is there. OP, doors on the right. And then you can see everyone's going into my train on the right-hand side. Okay, semaphore stuff, that's here. 4 seconds until I'm allowed to leave. So I'm going to keep it on time. There we go, I'm allowed to go. So let's close the doors on both sides by toggling this. Come on. It's very frustrating this. There we go, doors are closed. Just make sure with that. I've done that already. And we're all good to go. And let's increase power. Let's go nice and slow. We're going to give it about maybe 20% power. 25, that'll do. Just get out of the station nice and fast. But keep your eye on how quickly you're maintaining speed. And then when you think you're good, you can just lock that to maintain brake force and you won't go any faster. Double tap of that. Yeah, I'm good. 23 miles an hour. Double tap that again. Okay, now it's 40 kilometers an hour, so we're going to increase our power. And we're just going to slide up to around mid-30s, I'd say. Just so I'm comfortable. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maintain brake force, decrease power. There we go. We're not applying any more power. We're at 36 of 40. I'm going to sound the horn now, and there's a button down here for sounding the horn. Just because we're coming up to a signal tower, I think. I just do this out of habit, and sometimes you get points in the top left for doing it correctly. So if you're a point junkie and all that good stuff, then you want to keep an eye on that. So the next thing, 600 meters away. So we're going to keep an eye here. And I think that means that the max speed we can go is going to increase. I just kind of think that because I've played this level a few times. We're actually, there we go, 120, double tap the space bar because you saw the red warning. 120 kilometers an hour. We've got 400 meters until something happens. And I think our next stop is in 1.75 kilometers. So let's really boost the power. We're going to blast the horn. So I think there's a level crossing coming. I think that's what that means. I don't know, but we're going to go nice and fast. Blasting the horn again. We're doing alright so far. No major mistakes. Hammer the space bar. There we go. I sounded the horn at the right moment, allegedly. Let's do it again anyway. For some reason, look, keep your eyes 30 miles an hour. It was a signal. That was it. It was just warning me of a signal. So 1.2k to go until the next. It's basically until the station. So I'm at 107 kilometers an hour. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. There's a level crossing. Let's blast the horn. Should get some points for that, hopefully. 600 meters until. Oh. So we're going to really brake now. That really crept up on me, so I'm going to have to. 200 meters. Come on, 100 meters. 100% on the brakes. I might not make this. No, I've come in too fast. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to get fined. So I'm going to have to really swing this around. And what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. And this is an idiot's guide presented by an idiot. We're going to switch this direction control to backwards. We're going to pump our brake line here until the brake hose goes to 0. You can see it's at 20, 16, 15. It's that yellow bar that's decreasing. I'm going to let go of that one. That's at 0. And then we are going to give it a little bit of power. I'm going to hold the power up. I'm going to slam that again because sometimes it doesn't work. There we go. We're just going to go back very slowly until it says, yes, you're good to stop here. Not ideal, but this is what you do in the case of overshooting a station. I've done this a couple of times before. You won't be able to open your doors. Okay, I think I'm in there now, so I'm going to fully brake. There we go, and we're going to, just before I forget, we're going to click that back on forward, and we're going to open our doors on the right hand side here. So let's open doors on the right hand side, open, and let's keep an eye, and you should see some people entering my train. They might not like it. They've seen what a buffoon I am, so they might not be going in. But I think now I'm in the right place. I've done what I can, so hopefully we're good. We're good to go. Okay, so we should be pretty much on time, and we should be leaving now-ish. So let's zoom out. We're going to shut the doors by going to the Z. This is really tricky, whether it's down or up. I can never remember. It's up. We need to hold it, click up to Z. There we go. Make sure those doors are closed. And now I haven't received any information that I should be leaving now. So, and sometimes there's a little clock here that says how long you've got to go until you can leave. However, because I've overshot the station, it's a bit like guesswork. As I said, we've got here no delay here, but this is in early access, so there's still some things I think should potentially be ironed out. Right, and that being one of them. So I'm going to increase the power. We're going to leave the station. I might be doing this wrong. I don't know, but let's get out of here. Over we go. Let's maintain the right speed limit and hit the space bar, the alertness thing. We're up to 37, 38, and we're maintaining good acceleration here. We've got until 120 to get to. 3 kilometers at 100, I think, and our next stop is in 1.2-ish. I'm going to sound the horn. I didn't sound a warning signal early enough. Right, slow down here because something's about to come up. I don't know if that's our next stop. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm going to sound my horn anyway. It is the next stop. So let's really slow down. Let's try and not overshoot this time. Smashing the brake, the space bar again. I drove through a station without stopping. I didn't? I definitely didn't. When was that? Okay, so I'm going to stop here nice and early. as I said, like I still haven't entirely got to grips with it. We're going to open the doors on the left hand side, which is OL, which is over there. You can see I've annoyed loads of passengers because they're coming up this side. Going to open that and you're going to see them. I'm allowed to depart in 11 seconds, so I could just let this fella in and then I could jet poof, out of there. And that's exactly what I might do, because you're going to get a radio call in 1 second.
4665, ready for departure.
Yeah, alright, let's sack off this train. Let's lock the doors.
Ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
Oh, this is so tricky. Honestly.
Push the throttle
there.
Forward to accelerate.
Okay, right, so we're done. So let's get out of here. Let's keep on schedule. Sorry, all of you lot, you should have run. You know the drill. Okay, we're on time. No, I'm behind schedule, so I've left literally a few seconds behind. So let's not do that again. Let's go right on time. So that's what all these warnings mean. Spacebar, we saw the big red symbol in the top middle, and again, comes up randomly to test your alertness. So 100% power. Sound the horn just in case. Don't know what I'm doing, but it seems like the right thing to do. Sound that horn, honk honk, and it's fun, right? Got an orange signal 1.2k away. I think that's going to tell us we need to slow down. I sounded the horn at the right moment there. I was literally just spamming it, but that's all good. I'd like to know a little bit more about that. It's not covered in this tutorial. Let's slow down. Let's get to around 40. I genuinely don't know what... Like, I don't know what this is indicating. It is an orange signal, but... got a 2-minute delay. Oh gosh. Sounding the horn. 600 meters. There seems to be a level crossing with an orange light. Let's have a look. See what I can see. It is a level crossing. It's got an orange light. Could I just tear through that at 120? I don't know. Someone tell me, please, in the comment section. What am I doing wrong? Probably everything. Right, I'm going to jazz it up a bit. It's still 300 meters until my next thing. I don't know what my next thing is. Up here on the right. Spacebar. We have the warning lights here. Okay, we've got this. It's coming. 100 meters.
The visible semaphore indicates that the next semaphore is displaying the stop signal.
Okay.
Drive carefully.
Orange means that a red is coming, so I need to drive carefully. So it wants me to stop dead in 900 meters. You know how good I am at stopping, so I'm just gonna really just keep it, you know, keep it cash. Going 35, got 700 meters to go. So let's apply no power, no brake, at around 30 mile an hour, just until that ticks down a little bit. I don't mind being late. I mean I do. Ideally I'd like to be on time and I'd like to be hitting platforms, but I can't do that. It's way too difficult at this early section, but at least I can go. At least I know sort of what I'm looking at. Spacebar. Always keep alert. So 500 meters to go. Should be around here. There's the signal. You can just see it ahead. Red. And I think what it's going to want us to do is stop completely and radio in that we're not sounding a warning signal. When did it tell me? When did the game tell me I needed to do that? It didn't. So I need more instruction, man. This is not beginner friendly, unfortunately. Right, we've got 280 meters. So 11%, minus 11%, and let's stop. I'm going to use my radio. Space.
4665, requesting permission to enter the station.
4665, approach to Dobrowa Górnicza on permit signal on track number 1.
Okay, I'm allowed to maintain.
Signal allows for entry in emergency
there we go.
At a speed of up to 40 kilometers an hour.
So all that was doing, this red signal was telling me I need to approach the next part. Even though it's 100 kilometers an hour, I need to go into the station at 40. So let's apply a little bit more jazz on the old engine. Let's get up to about 30. There you go, got the white light to go through it. So I didn't need to entirely stop. Just needed to slow down, make that call, and then go through it at 40. But I knew that was coming, so... Oh, blast the horn. There we go. Sounded at the right moment. I heard the level crossing. I didn't see it. There we go. We're coming up 30, 31. And the station is in 1 kilometre. So, still got a ways to go. I'm late. It's meant to be there a few minutes ago, but that's fine. 2 minutes ahead, but I'm doing what I need to do. I'm at 40 miles an hour, roughly. I'm going to sound my horn. I'm coming into the station. I toot my whistle. Is that called a whistle tooting? I don't know. There's a place in London called Tooting. Fun facts with me. Facts for days. And I think it's got a train station. I think it's called Tooting Broadway. Wow. So much fun. Let's sound the horn. I'm coming in. And this time I'm going to stop exactly where I'm meant to. I'm only going 40. I'm going 38. I'm ready for this, man. I am the best train sim player on the internet that you have watched in the last 5 minutes. Fun facts. So I can stop anytime. I've got 400 metres till the end of the platform. So I'm gonna jam it now because there's only a few passengers there. I think I've done a pretty good job there. Right, and we're going to open the doors on the left hand side. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to pop this on OL, which is up here. I can't operate that thing. Let's open the doors. Keep an eye on this. Whee! In they go, out they go. Everyone's happy. I think that passenger going in now is the last passenger. So let's zoom out. Got 4 seconds, and then I'm going to close this.
4665, ready for departure.
Cool, man. Cool beans. Right, let's go. Let's hit.
The lever is in the braking position. Push it forward.
Yes, I know it's in the braking position. I put it there. You muppet. Right. 3 minute delay, but I'm a lot happier with that. So, spam the spacebar. If you leave it too long, you will get that screaming in your ear. Let's get up to about just under 40. And I think in 200 meters or so, the speed is going to increase.
Continue driving the train to Benji. Good luck.
Thank you. So in 140 meters, the speed is going to increase. 32. Here we go. We're going to go up, hopefully. Speed limit increase. Oh, it says speed limit increase here. So let's sound the horn just because something to do. Keep your eye. There you go. 100. Let's go. I didn't tap the space bar fast enough. Let's give it a little bit more jazz. I think there might be another station coming. Potentially. Who knows? Loads of beans on this. Let's go. I mean, the end station here is 1.5 kilometers away. Seems like the right time to smash that. It's always the right time to smash the horn. There we go. And maintaining at about 80, 1 kilometer until I think a station. I'm not sure if I have to stop here or if I'm allowed to tear right through. I think I probably have to stop here. So let's sound the horn as we approach the station. Smashing that again. I'm sort of getting the drift of it. I don't know if I'm allowed. If I'm meant to be stopping at this station. No one's really on my side of the station. Am I meant to stop? It doesn't say stop, but potentially this is a stop. I can stop. I'm allowed to stop. Okay. Right, let's give it the full brake. And let's swing over again to here once we've stopped. going to flick that onto OL, which is really challenging for me. Don't close the doors. I want to open. No, I don't want to put the step on. I want to open the doors. Okay, so we've got three passengers over there. 1, 2. They're going to go into my train. Yeah, hello, mate. Nice beard. In you go. I've opened the doors.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay, he's changed his mind. Let's wait for this geezer to go in. Are you going to go in? All right, see you later, mate. No, he's not going to go in. He's wasting my time. So let's put that back in Z. Click that. Z. And we're going to depart because we're allowed to. Now, if you ever can't accelerate and you're unsure why, do check this. Unlock the brake pipe. It will be indicated by this being at 100%. Okay, all you need to do is hold that down before you accelerate. Pretty simple stuff once you know, and you might not know. So if you don't press that alertness button in time, the brake hose will fully engage. If you don't press that space, the brake hose will slam on. You'll have brakes. You'll be super confused. Did I do something wrong? Literally, all you did was not press space. Silly, but keeps you on your toes. Okay, so let's go to our final destination. We're way behind time, 4 minutes behind, but you've had a good tutorial by an idiot, an idiot's guide by an idiot, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy at this speed. 77. Should go to 88 and see if we go back to the future. Rubbish jokes. I've got them for days. I've got time. I'm in a train cab doing train things, so you know these things happen. Dad jokes for days. Let's sound the horn. I haven't done that in a while. Take time to admire your beautiful cab and all its wonderful instruments and panels. Let's sound the horn one more time. Oh, not before pressing space. No, I don't know what sanding is. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I know that I have to press space though. Sound the horn one more time. Right, we've got 900 meters until the final stop, so we're going to slow down. Well, actually it's a kilometre. So yeah, we're going to really slow down. Going to maintain this speed just until we find out what we're doing. Let's sound the horn. I think this up here might be my station. There, this thing here. You want to have a look at that? There it is. Doesn't it look beauty? Don't know how many of you use Polish railway, but let me know if you think it's pretty adequate, pretty on point. Let's increase my braking. .10 an hour. Just going to maintain that speed. I'm allowed to stop now, but I'm going to go a little bit further up. I'm going to really try and bang it in. I'm going to try and bang it in right at the top here. Come to a nice, slow, perfect end to this video. Done. I have stopped. I need to let my passengers out by opening the right hand doors. 5-minute delay. Get out of my train. Oh, more people are coming on. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm actually behind. I'm one stop behind. I need to get going. I thought that was the end. I thought I'd done it. I thought I'd achieved greatness. Okay, let's lock those doors. I've got 1 second to departure.
665, ready for departure.
Yes, yes, yes. Why? Z. I do have trouble with these little levers. I think the mechanic isn't possibly the best. Right, let's go. Let's power up. And this is it now. This is definitely the finale. This is the end. End point. 30 points for departing the station behind schedule. 5-minute delay. I mean, that's quite a regular thing. I need to call to the radio dispatcher. Press space. Press space again.
Requesting permission to enter the station.
Need to ask permission to enter the station.
advised to proceed to track number 2 at Station Station.
Okay, good. I'm allowed. Bit more power. You can see there's a red here, so hopefully this is the end. Let's sound the horn. I'm nearly there! I did it at the right time, did I? Don't know what that means. 1 kilometre. Should be just up here. There it is. Final destination. Final destination. Got some poo on my window. Let's slow down. $700 meters. Really slow down. I want to have some visual indicators here. Boom. Stopped. I am at my destination. Let's open the doors on the left hand side. Come on. That was it. Didn't even get to open my doors. But there you go. That is SimRail by SimRail SA. Published by the same people who did Car Mechanic Simulator and House Flipper. Let me know what you think. That's just an idiot's guide to how to get started. Obviously there's tons of stuff I don't know, like everything about the game. You can do multiplayer on this. You could be the signal operator if you wish up in the tower. There's heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps to this game. That is literally how to just get started in that one particular train. Every train has its own nuance controls, etc. But yeah, if I made a mistake here, if I didn't quite get the terminology right, I would love your input. Please tell me what I did wrong, etc. I need to learn, okay? In order to do just that there reasonably well, I spent a couple of hours just learning that little section, and I had to also watch one little video that was a lot more advanced just to find out a couple of little bits and pieces. So I hope this has helped at least one person on their little journey to becoming a train operator. So if you've enjoyed this video, do feel free to leave a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, choo choo! Choo choo. I don't know. I think it's a button, isn't it? Burn.